Shalom and welcome to Branch of Israel. This is Rabbi Roger coming to you from God's beautiful country, Israel. In the time I've been walking with the Lord, there's something I never truly understood, and it was the 39 lashings that Jesus took. I was originally told that there were so many on his back and so many on his front. I was also told, because he was a blasphemer, that he was not worthy of the full 40. However, I never found that in the Bible. In 2 Corinthians 11:24, Paul states, 5 times at the hands of the Jews I received 40 lashes minus 1. The question to ask is, why did he say 40 minus 1 and why not just 39? Good question. Well, in Deuteronomy 25:3 it states, 40 lashes may be given, but no more. If more lashes are added to these many blows, your brother will be degraded in your sight. In other words, it could possibly kill him. Twice in Josephus' book of Antiquities, he uses a very similar phrase to that of Paul's, let him be punished, by receiving 40 stripes, save 1. According to the Mishna, the commentary for the oral law, frequently a man was scourged according to his ability to bear the punishment, that he who cannot bear 40 stripes should receive only 18, and yet be considered as having suffered the whole punishment. They also thought it right to stop under 40, lest the person who counted should make a mistake and the criminal get more than 40 stripes, which would be an injustice, as the law required only 40. Some rabbis believe that the 40 minus 1 was more symbolic than true. The rabbis required that a doctor examine and evaluate a prisoner's physical condition before lashes were inflicted, and if the doctor determined that the criminal could not stand a large number of whippings, the amount was reduced. So how were these lashings inflicted on a person? Again, according to the Mishna, the 2 hands of the criminal are bound to a post, and then the servant of the synagogue either pulls or tears off his clothes till he leaves his breast and shoulders bare. A stone or block is placed behind him on which the servant stands. He holds in his hands a scourge made of leather divided into 4 tails. He who scourges lays 1/3 on the criminal's breast, another third on his right shoulder, and another third on the left. The man who receives the punishment is neither sitting nor standing, but all the while stooping, and the man smites with all his strength with 1 hand. The severity of this punishment depends on the nature of the scourge and the strength of the executioner. Does this sound familiar? Let's remember the night the Jewish people were in Egypt for their first Passover meal, and they had to put the blood on the right and left doorpost, plus the top. Who was in the house? It was a lamb slain for that house, and its blood was on the doorpost. This is very symbolic of the beatings Jesus took and the extreme price he paid for our sins. For more teachings and information, visit branchofisrael.com. Again, this is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Thank you so much for listening. Leithrat, goodbye, or see you again.